The Jets win, so you can't really hit them with the button. But you could also talk about, damn, man, ain't no backup quarterback on this team? Rosenberg, I saw you tweet that out.
Well, it's more than I tweeted. I've been saying it for literally 3 months. This has come up nonstop all offseason on the K Show. We've been like, wait a second. Are they still not signing a backup quarterback? Because, my commies, we had a guy last year, Taylor Heineke. Not a particularly good starter, but a really good backup. And he went to Atlanta, right? And then you had like Jacoby Brissett was available. He got signed by the Commanders. The Giants have, Tyrod Taylor, for example. There are a lot of guys. Just 2 days ago, the Arizona Cardinals, who want to lose, essentially everyone believes they want to tank to get Caleb Williams in the draft, they cut Colt McCoy, who's a really nice backup quarterback you could get.
Jets didn't pick him up.
Jets haven't picked up anyone. How can your backup be a guy who wasn't good enough to play last year?
So did they convince themselves, because their backup, Zach Wilson, who had a terrible season last year and had to mend his relationship with the team in the locker room and all this business, did they convince themselves that because they took him first round, he was the best option as a backup?
Ebro,
that's all we could guess, right? Like, that's an educated guess.
I'm literally going to ask Robert Saleh that question today. I like, what can you take us through with the logic? Now, coach speak. They say nothing. They give you so much mumbo jumbo without actual words.
Without any actual.
Bro, he's going to be like, well, we have a unit here and we like what we have and we feel Zach could, really. But the truth is, I look at it like this, Laura. Last year, the New York Jets decided we're going to go out and buy ourselves a classic car. A 1967 Corvette. And it's got some mileage on it, too. But we think it still runs. But it's old.
Laura, you can relate to this in your family.
Exactly. And as he's leaving the dealership with this, by the way, they spent $40 million on this car.
Okay.
And as they're leaving the dealership's like, we can offer you a really good insurance plan for cars like this. And they were like, nah, we think we'll be just fine. That's how I see it. You spent $40 million on Rodgers. Ebro, why wouldn't you spend $5 on getting yourself the best backup? Because you have a team that's Super Bowl ready.
There you go.
So have yourself that backup sitting there. Instead, now they're going to have to figure out people are literally fantasizing they're going to go out and get Tom Brady today.
I mean, if they might as well throw in Colin Kaepernick in there.
Facts.
Bring him off the couch. Man. F it. Go. Get it.
I was deciding whether I should say that today to send people around the bed.
Let's do it.
Yo, man, go get Kaepernick.
You want me to tweet it? You retweet? Let's go.
Let's go. By the way, I think he'd absolutely give him a better chance than Zach Wilson does. So there are options out there, man, but are they going to go do it? Because now they got to figure out what to do, Ebro. Team yesterday.
Rosenberg, first, let's stop right there and hit the button on not having a backup quarterback.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it has to be
yourself.
But the Jets did win in the best fashion in overtime. A guy they signed a week ago returned the kickoff for a touchdown in overtime. It was a movie.
And also, we're all talking about Xavier Gibson, and with good reason. He won the game on the kickoff. Man, can we give this guy Jordan Whitehead his flowers? 3 interceptions. Come on, man. And Breece Hall, who's coming back off the ACL, was the best thing they had on offense yesterday. Had an 83-yard run. He was fantastic. So they got a lot of good things on that team, man. They just
don't have a quarterback, and you get the button.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Not only that, Shawnee, I'll give you a second to get your button situation together over there, because that didn't sound like what it's supposed to sound like.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
But hit Shawnee with the buttons. We 3 weeks into this deal.
No.
What are we doing?
Congratulations.
This can't. Whatever.
Listen. Invariably, if you listen to the show, at some point today there's going to be a moment when it feels like the segment ended perfectly, and you're like, "Here we go," and then something weird's going to happen for about 5 seconds, and then we're hitting the button again.
Listen, man.
It's got to get fixed, man. Now.
It's facts. It's facts.
No, he's there. He's there. Today's the day. I feel it. I feel him. I feel my
He
guy.
feels locked in.
That's my guy. He's got it.
Oh, no. Hit him with the button for feeling like he's locked in. Mercury's in retrograde. Nothing is locked in. There's nothing locked in. And on the Jets, one last final thing. Listen, the injury, or what appears to be the injury to Aaron Rodgers, they're saying seems serious. You guys realize, and if you didn't watch the game, and you're a Giants fan or whomever, whatever you're a fan of, Laura, you know when they go out, they get 4 downs, all right? It was literally the first set of downs for Aaron Rodgers. And he gets tackled, and they're saying he messed up his Achilles. We don't know to what degree.
No, Ebro, I believe it was the 4th play.
It was literally the 4th play.
It was the 4th play, and in case you're wondering,
he's cooked.
Because my hunch is he is cooked, Laura. My hunch is they're showing mad videos now where you can see the rupture, and it looks like his Achilles is done. You're 39 years old. If
He's
God
not
forbid,
coming back, bro.
It's over, bro. And if that happens, he will have never completed a pass for the New York Jets.
That is a button.
I mean, Ebro, it's
a different type
we
of
should
button,
just play
bro.
the button on repeat from now till 9 o'clock. It's the craziest thing of all time.
Congratulations. You played
I feel
yourself.
so bad for the dude.
At
Now,
least,
cool this
all
guy's
you
been.
can say is at least you got the win, Jets. Like, that's so amazing. But this Aaron Rodgers story has taken over football. It is the biggest story in football, period. The whole offseason. It's huge. Aaron Rodgers, Hall of Famer, coming to a huge market. He's 38 years old. They go from playoff contender, maybe, to Super Bowl contender, possibly. And what? Nothing.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
It's wild. Laura, what you got on your list today?
Speaking of wild, I just don't understand how some of these companies just give the green light on some of these So DraftKings, I don't know if you guys saw they were trending.
Oh, wow.
DraftKings was trending because they had to apologize for a 9/11 themed parlay. Why? Why would you even? Why would you use this, the images, the date, to promote anything? Unless you're just, having a special moment remembering the heroes and the people who passed away. Like, why?
Well, it's a perfect example, Laura Styles, of people who they think everything's a game, everything's for promo, everything's for money. Somebody is so out of touch. And because it happened on social media, odds are it's somebody who was probably like 3 years old when 9/11 happened and they have no sensitivity for it.
Honestly, though, how could it be just... This was an actual deal they had. You know what I mean? It wasn't just a post. They came up with a deal.
Oh, so
yes, the bet that fans could place money on what was called the Never Forget, and it allowed people to wager on if the New York Mets, the New York Yankees, or the New York Jets would win all on Monday, the 22nd anniversary of September 11th. But like, what? Who said that this was a good idea? They went in to Rosenberg's point.
Well, so if it would have not been the post with the towers, and it was just what Rosenberg articulated, would it have been as bad?
If it had the words "never forget" in it, it was a wrap.
Yes.
It's the words "never forget."
And also the imagery, like the pictures that they use, Rosenberg. Like,
well, yeah, the pictures
just
sent me.
him
I was
with a
like, wow,
button.
y'all wildin'.
Congratulations.
DraftKings, you gotta
played
hold that,
yourself.
bro. Super hold that. And back to the Jets. And I'm flabbergasted at how this is playing out. Just hit the button, bro.
It's amazing.
It's wild, man. This is a wild twist. The NFL script is amazing, bro. Whoever scripted this, they need a raise.
You think so? This could be a terrible script. You don't want to kill off the best character in episode 1?
Game of Thrones did it, and then they had the guy come back. Well, episode 3, Ned Starks was done, and then you have Xavier Gibson returning kicks. Maybe he's just that's gonna be the story where he's running game winners back all year.
Wow. I don't know. I don't like this story.
Well, it also.
I liked
sucks
it last night.
I'm gonna tell you what it really sucks for. You and your compadres over there at ESPN that had it lined up to have Aaron Rodgers every week and Jets content covering Jets games. Oh man.
I mean, it's rough, man. I thought they'd finally be good and it would be fun every week, not a nightmare like it's been all year with the Yankees and the Mets. Hit me with the button.
Congratulations. You played yourself.